Time the Man 68 here, everybody. Okay, I just uploaded the first part of my dream. Now, it will read my dream during and after, right above my head here at YouTube, like so. Like before, I've got drawings, and forgive me, but I also wrote down my dream, and I'm going to read you word for word of everything that was spoken in my dream as I heard it. So first up, I'm going to tell you word for word as to what happened during my dream. During my dream, I was getting ready to lay down to go to sleep, and I think to myself, I really don't want to go with them tonight. But then I think, who am I going to go with? Where am I going to go to? So I lay down to sleep. That's when it begins. My bed vibrates like crazy. Then all of a sudden I'm paralyzed. I can't move. I just can't move. It's like your whole body feels like it's asleep. You just can't move it. Tingles all over. The next thing is, I start to float above my bed, and then I'm like in a standing position in this area, but I'm floating, and then I float on through the room, on out to the hall. I float downstairs, I float through the living room, dining room, kitchen. This is where it gets a little strange. I go right through the kitchen door. I know how that sounds, but it's like the kitchen door isn't even there. I know it's there, I can see it, I know it's visible, but I don't feel it, and it's like I'm pulled through to the back porch. On the back porch, I'm pulled through another door to the outside. That's when I see it. Above me is a large triangular object with 3 lights on each corner and one in the center. And I'll show you the picture I drew of it. Forgive me, it's not the best picture I drew because I was riding on my way over to Walmart. It looks just like this, like a triangle with lights. I see a man and a woman with blonde hair, blue eyes, and dressed in blue jumpsuits. They are at the bottom of the craft and motion me forward. I come over to them. Suddenly there's this bright, brilliant light. I hate to use this word, but somehow emitted from the craft. And it feels like I'm in the sunlight. Next thing I know, I'm aboard the craft. I know I'm aboard the craft because I'm on a table. And I still can't move, but the table itself is cold. It's not warm like my bed. It feels like ice. I look around. I see stars through the windows. And I hear talking. More like arguing. This is where I'll start to read. Here's how the conversation takes place. The man says, "I can't believe you appeared to our son tonight." I think to myself, are they talking about me? Then the woman says, "I only appeared to our son because he wants to talk with us." The man says, "Now's not the time." The woman says, "Now's the perfect time." The man says, "He's not ready yet." The woman says, "He's ready. He's of age. He knows that he is part of this world and part of another world, and that the earth is his adoptive home. There's no reason not to tell him what our son needs to know. Our son wants to learn so much, and I can teach him everything he needs to know. Now is not the time to talk about this. He's already coming out of his paralyzed state. The man leaves. The woman walks over to me. The woman leans over me and smiles, and I get this telepathically. She doesn't move her lips like I am now, or like how you and I talk. And she says, I'll return to you soon, my son. I promise. That's when I wake up, and I'm back in my room. I'm just coming out of the paralyzed state. It feels so good to move. Then, in front of my window, I turn to it, and I see out in the yard a bright white light that fills the room until it fades. It's gone. It's not there anymore. I'm curious, was this all just a dream? If not, then what was the meaning to it? And were they talking about me? And in case you're wondering, yes, I have had dreams before like this. How many dreams? I'll show you. As of over a year or so, I've gotten about this much written down so far. I try to be very detailed in my dream and remember as much as possible. I don't know if I'll speak more about my dreams, but I'd really like to know your opinion. Do you think this dream could be a real event? I'm not making it up, and I would really like to know your answer. And there are no wrong answers either. That's all. Over and out, everybody.